That's right, folks, it is hot, hot, hot. I mean, just look at this guy here, just washing his car. It's December 24th, it should be cold. But this heat is no fun in games. No fun in games at all.
Rising world temperatures and melting of polar ice caps. Water level will continue to rise, and this speed will be plummeting underwater by the year 2027.
You may have heard about global warming, but I think we can all agree that it is here to stay. I mean, look, these palm trees can't even handle the sun. To figure out what exactly is going on and explain it to you, we've hired an expert who knows much about this issue.
Now, global warming is caused by the re-radiation of infrared radiation back into the atmosphere, where it interacts with molecules, where it creates a rotational, vibrational, or translational action within the molecules. Now, this rotational, vibrational, translational action heats up the atmosphere and keeps all that heat actually inside the Earth. Now, these different molecules have different GWPs, also known as global warming potentials, and that's comparing how effective that is at warming the Earth to another molecule as carbon dioxide.
The plots for showing this warming of the Earth is just a simple Google search away. And clearly in the industrial age you can see rising temperatures in both the ground and, more importantly, the oceans. This is no doubt a result of increased CO2 concentration in the atmosphere, which acts as a blanket to keep the heat inside the Earth.
Now you see there, bro, now the ocean is almost taking up as much carbon dioxide as it physically can. Now when this happens, this starts like an atmospheric CO2 emission and a lot less being captured in the ocean. Now this acidification has its own problems, such as preventing animals that need shells and calcium to create and such things, which leads to things such as coral bleaching.
In fact, by the year 2050, there may no longer be such thing as coral reefs. So, if you're gonna go to Australia, you better do it now and check out the Great Barrier Reef there. On a recent Freedom Footage expedition, we actually found an unseasonably high number of jellyfish and horseshoe crabs washed up on the beach. Now, is this a sign of global warming? We don't know for sure, but it's most probably that the climate has caused these animals to go into some sort of confusion, and where they would normally be in colder waters, which are much safer environments, they end up in the bay. It could also just be El Nino, which is another word for Godzilla. Perhaps our saddest encounter was this dead buoy that is washed up on the beach.
Because of the unseasonably high temperatures, poor creatures like this buoy here just washed up on the beach. And normally they're in hibernation by now, but they get out there, they get caught in these strong currents, and poor guy's dead.
Turns out there are other marine creatures who are very much hurt by these warming temperatures.
40% of the world's population lives within 100 miles of coasts. Now, as sea temperatures rise, these dangerous algal blooms are starting to creep up more and more northward. Now, these algal blooms starve out the fish, deplete the water of oxygen, and are toxic to mammals such as the sea otter.
Do you mean to tell me that global warming is affecting the sea otters? Well, now I'm angry because... Okay, well that's a seal that we're showing here, but you kind of get the point. I mean, any animal can get affected by this, any type of mammal, and guess what? Humans are mammals.
Now this is some fresh air, but this might not last forever. Right now, our atmospheric concentration of carbon dioxide is up to 400 parts per million. Now, pre-industrial levels were 280, so something's not right here. And once they reach 1,000, that's considered unhealthy to be in. So hopefully we'll be able to breathe this fresh air forever. But that's not going to happen.
So what can you, the everyday person, do to stop global warming? Besides turn the lights off, damn it. Well, for starters, y'all could bike to work. Or maybe you just drive a car that hopefully plugs into some sort of solar panel.
Now, recycling can also help combat global warming. And the energy it takes to make 10 cans using recycled cans is the same as it takes to make one from scratch. Now, that's a good deal.
So there you have it. Bike to work, plug your car in, recycle, and drink some of the lovely, lovely Pabst Blue Ribbon beer. You know, it did win that blue ribbon, which means first place.